Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another NIKKE reaction. Today we have Sing for the Queen as requested by Lilia, but also a bunch of other people. Everyone wanted me to get to this song. It was the vast majority of comments on the last video. This one is another one featuring Pernelle, and I'm never ever going to avoid a collaboration between Cosmograph and Pernelle ever if I can help it. So I'm gonna listen to this one, and I suppose without further ado, let's go! Starting here, okay. Ooh. I'm getting Dark Carnival out of it already. Where's it gonna go? Ooh. Really bright accent there. Ooh, okay, not going where I thought it was. I love it when Pernelle just gets to show off her vocal gymnastics. This one's got some presence to it for sure. I wasn't anticipating this like cinematic scale to it. I mean, you gotta have the 3/4. The waltz feel is basically required with a song like this. This is so neat. I'm just I'm getting lost in it. Woo. God. I didn't really look at how long this song is either. So this could be the end. It is, okay. From the womb of night draped in fire, unmaking the laws of the sun is one of the hardest fucking lyrics of 2025, and nobody can prove me wrong. That is a banger line. I obviously had to read the lyrics. A lot of Pernelle's performance was so large and grandiose, holding these huge syllables out and huge vowels. A lot of it was kind of hard for me to tell exactly what the lyrics were while also listening to the rest of the instrumentation. Not her fault at all. It's just me not being able to focus on everything all at once. But some of those lyrics are fucking bangers, insane levels. So Pernelle, brilliant job on those lyrics. Some of those are insanely profound. And of course, beautiful work on the vocals overall. You've never really led us astray in that front either. Just amazing, amazing work all around. I love when singers can do multiple styles of vocals and really be confident in it too. They can do poppy stuff. They could do more beautified, almost operatic stuff like this. Like, I love it. It is so, so good to see people just really shed what they have have available and do some vocal gymnastics once in a while to make sure that they don't lose what they got. You know, it's so sick. And of course, the instrumentation on this one, the general composition, as well as the arrangement, which apparently Nauts helped out on, which is kind of cool to see. I haven't seen Nauts' name in a while, at least from the videos I've done recently. So it was like, hey, cool, you know, just nice to see a familiar face kind of floating around, still helping out here and there. I didn't know if Nauts just wasn't part of that team anymore or what, but it's really nice to see them in this and helping out with that. And there's just so much beauty in this instrumental. Like at first, I really thought it was going to go like a dark carnival and maybe start like leaning towards metal, but instead they went to Pernelle's other expertise and decided to make it more operatic and a lot more regal. This is truly a theme of a queen coming down from the heavens, descending upon us and making us not beg for forgiveness, but almost like, oh, mommy, sorry, you know, it's just like, oh, that is definitely the queen, and you have no reason or ability to say otherwise because you fucking know better. It's just one of those vibes. This song is incredibly shrouded in power. The essence of this song is just so immense. The beautiful strings constantly through this, like some of the solo parts of the strings too. And again, I wasn't anticipating it to be quite this scale. It was almost cinematic levels of just like that body to the song. You usually don't get that. I know, yes, it's probably a big boss theme based on the imagery I've seen before. Now this one, I've got to figure that this is a boss character of some sort. Probably a queen of maybe the main villain source of the game. It definitely has a similar vibe to other bosses I've seen, so drawing from that same design language would totally make sense. But at the same time, it's just, you can tell. And that's the glory of a song sometimes. You need to have a character theme reflect the characters. I say that constantly, and this song does that so brilliantly well. I mean, like I said, this song just has so much power to it. It is completely engulfed in that energy. You can't say no. You can't have an opinion that's other than, yep, that's the queen, even if you don't praise this queen, even if you're not a follower of this queen. You know that that queen has so many people behind it, so many creatures maybe, that they are unstoppable. They are some matriarchal body so far above you that it'll be impossible to ever reach that level. And whether or not that's a good or bad thing based on the lore, I'm assuming bad, you still have to respect it to a degree, even if you disagree. And I also suppose to a degree, at the very start when I thought it would kind of go dark carnival, that fits a little bit because that's bodied in a similar family to the essence of waltz and everything else I was getting out of this song, that danciness, that flowiness, but again, that regality and the power behind it. It's not just a dance, it's a dance to the death. It's got a lot more power than just your casual waltz, you know? It's not romantic, it's not beautified in that way. This is just the essence of power. And while there is a little bit of beautifying to that because it's a queen, that's just a common through thread for the style, you can definitely tell that it's more like a Red Queen situation, somebody who's not afraid to push all those boundaries and push everyone below them down further in order to keep their position. This isn't a matriarch that's like benevolent and giving and loving. This is somebody who has done everything to get to where they are, and they'll be damned if you're gonna rip that from their clutches. So you could definitely feel that in this song. The performance again of Pernelle, amazing work there, getting that energy behind it too. There was a little bit of like an attitude behind it too. So that performative choice helps add to the character as well and makes you resonate with their beliefs and their goals much quicker. Like, again, at the very beginning, I thought it was going somewhere else. The second the voice kicked in, I was like, oh, we're not where I thought we were. You know, we're not in Kansas anymore. This is a whole other thing. And then you have to deal with all that and like readjust your expectations of what you're about to see. And while sure, all of you probably have the context of who this character is and why they're important to the lore. So of course, as always, it's not just important to do for people like me who don't know that context and need it in order to understand. It's it's also extremely important. It's basically required to do these sorts of things and make it so obvious, to be able to fit with the context, to make it just, you know, married to the source material that much tighter. You have to have that firm relationship so everything feels coherent in the story, so things don't feel wrong or just completely detached, because there have been times I've heard songs that it's like, okay, that doesn't necessarily fit the theming or the character it's representing. A lot of them are great, most of them I would say, but there's definitely a few out there that don't, and this one sure as hell isn't one of those. This nailed it in every way, shape, or form, and it forced me to readjust my image of the character right away instead of sitting there wondering if I was correct for the first 2 minutes. It just right away disproved my expectations and threw them out the window, which is very helpful, and they did that so well. But I have been yapping about this for a while, so I think I will call it here. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want me to get to something else from NIKKE, by all means, drop in the comments below and I will do my best as always to get to those. Or if you just enjoyed this video and you want to follow me and support me for more stuff coming in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!